Happy Sunday. I just love Sunday sewing sessions. They just like fill me up with so much energy. And in today's tutorial, I'm showing you how I am taking my cousin's dress and turning it into an off the shoulder. It's so easy and it really elevated her dress. Here in the sewing machine with my space set up, I am showing you all that you need to know to make this easy DIY. And make sure to like the video, comment below, subscribe to the channel, and follow me on Instagram for more daily tips, hacks, and how to incorporate a sustainable sewing journey in your lifestyle. The first thing that you want to do is measure. So lay down your dress flat on top of your cutting board, and I'm going to take my ruler and measure from the shoulder down to the collar to see how much I have to cut off. Then I'm going to take the ruler and place it down horizontally. By placing it down horizontally, I get to check my measurements. This is something that is easy for me to do right now because in the cutting mat I have the marking lines, so they indicate where I have to cut. And in order to keep it nice and straight, I recommend that you also have somewhere or even draw where you have to cut, so the lines that you cut off are equal. So you're just going to do a straight line across. In the arm area, you're going to cut in a diagonal, so up. There isn't an exact measurement that I use. I pretty much just angled my ruler up a little bit and I cut it in a diagonal because in the shoulder area it does do a little like flip, and it can like the fabric can shrink up, so you want to make sure to angle it to get a perfect. Once you do this, the next step is to iron and fold. By the way, in her dress there is this opening, but all I did pretty much is use that opening as a way to have it as the opening for the elastic. You'll see later on. But the next step now is to turn the dress around. So you want the inside out, like the inside of the dress facing you, and then you're going to fold 0.5, and then I folded 0.5 again just because her fabric of the dress is very thin. So in order to have a nice strong finish, I saw that I needed to do this twice. This might not be the case for your dress, it all depends on the fabric, but if it is as thin as this dress, I recommend that you also fold twice 0.5. And I love using clips because one, you don't get pinned by pins and it's just nicer, holds the fabric very well. You can get these in the quilting area. And another thing that I'm going to fix is this hole that the dress has. Again, because this fabric is very delicate and thin, it has this hole, but it's very easy. So once I fold the opening, I am going to do a top stitch. So I'm sewing straight across on the edge of the area that I folded. This is going to be the tunnel. This is going to be the tunnel where I enter the elastic, and you want to be close to the edge, like very close, because you want this tube area to not like, you don't want it to be too tight for you to enter the elastic, and you're going to have safety pins at the end. This is pretty much how you want it to look, and it's a nice opening, and the size of it is 0.5. And this is 0.5 because the elastic that I'm using is 0.25. The safety pins that I've placed at the end of each elastic helps me move the elastic throughout the opening, and then that's it. You take this edge here, you top stitch, close it, I cut off the elastic, and you're pretty much done. That is how you create an off the shoulder. It looks fabulous. I'm so happy she wanted to do this because it really elevated the dress. As you can see here in the before, it is beautiful as is, but the way she asked to do it made it so much more better and incredible to see. I'm just like so happy with how the dress came out. When you're remaking this, please make sure in the shoulder to cut it in that angle. If you don't cut it in an angle, then it'll make adding the elastic difficult, but that's it. It's super easy. You can do this within an hour or two depending on your sewing skills, and you can revamp your dress and wear it in that next event and shine on. Make sure to tag me in your creation. I want to showcase your off the shoulder dress in stories because we are a community of stars shining one piece at a time.